Greg, in the second half of the season, what do you think playoff-bound teams are focusing on right now?
I would say just making sure they keep the momentum heading into the postseason, as well as do everything possible to try to stay healthy.
So with Parker on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Harden out there with Thompson. And it's Pippen in at the 3 spot. Now here's Curry. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Memphis. Leonard finds Harden. Outside Pippen. Thompson outside. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Wilkins who brings up the ball for Minnesota. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
Now here's Pippen after the miss from Kevin Garnett. Pippen, the pass to Thompson. Zubac with the screen for Thompson. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Just such a confident scorer, seeing Clay get into these areas on the floor and still being effective. Got to appreciate that part of his game.
Outside, Kobe. Pulls it from 20. That's good on the jump shot.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Harden outside. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from the wing. Again, Los Angeles.
And an offensive master at work. Harden has figured out every way to take advantage of a defense.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player. I am the system."
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor. And this is Curry's go-to shot. And it's because he feels like he's automatic from deep.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Now on the court is the Action Pack Hype Squad. Get down a little bit. Get downstairs on the court is the Hype Squad. Which side of Texas wants a feature?
Coming off a terrific season, 5th in steals, and he was also extremely dependable behind the three-point line, finishing the season among the top 20 in three-point percentage.
And as you pointed out, he was top 5 in steals last season. Just a lethal combination of great physical ability and acute mental preparation. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Got a piece of it. Kobe with the steal. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Pippen. The rebound by Kobe Bryant. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Outside for Curry. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And how can you not love this rookie, Curry? An exceptional shooter off the catch.
Curry against Harden. Leonard on the wing. Over Wilkins. Here's Zubac. Banked in off the glass.
He
don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Curry looking around. Here's Kobe. Curry kicks to Edwards. Wilkins with a screen on Thompson. 6 to shoot. Here's Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
And it's really good to see Edwards knock down the mid-range jumper. He continues to work on becoming more consistent from that area.
Now here's Leonard. He hasn't made one yet. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And that's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Bosh is checked in. Pippen against Bryant. Garnett with the screen for Edwards. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. And looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
That's a great sign. Clay up there and rocking the rim.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
All right, look who's coming off the court. Come on, get back for your Timberwolves answer.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Wilkins. Klay Thompson comes in for Edwards. And it's Price in for Curry. Tony Parker's checked in for Los Angeles. Price against Parker. Here's Kobe. Another miss by Minnesota.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
Here's Pippen. He nails it, and we're tied up. Pippen's got his second bucket of the night.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and then he is good to go.
Releases from 15, and that one's good by Kobe. Bryant's got 8.
What a quarter right here, establishing some confidence. 4 of 5 shooting the ball.
Bosh, that's the pick for Parker. And then Bosh with the jam.
They executed that pick and roll to perfection, with Bosh being the recipient of a great pass, leading straight to the hoop.
Parker against Price. Garnett with a screen on Parker. Here's Price. And no good. Good D by Parker. Clippers have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. 1:32 left in the first. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Despite his size, Parker's got the speed and the ball skills to be a successful scorer inside.
Garnett outside. Pass to Bryant. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted. As you can see, Chris Bosh, the ultimate teammate, terrific lob pass leading him for the dunk.
Here's Bryant following the basket by Chris Bosh. Kobe passes to Reed. Another miss by Minnesota. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 14-6 run. Now Pippen. Boy, he was something else against the Lakers. Here's Bosh. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. 6 points for him.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Bryant. To the wing right side. Reed finds Bryant. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Here's Garnett. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Chris Bosh, Evan Bissell out there with Carlos Boozer. Then it's Harden, and it's Parker in at the point guard position. Now here's Kobe. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And when you foul Bryant, you really got to foul him, or else he's going to make it an N1.
And, Frank, you've seen the way the game has grown over the years. The skill level of the league is higher than ever.
Yeah, the talent level, Kevin, that is on display on a nightly basis in this league is staggering. But there's a lot of kids out there watching what's going on, and they're going to push this game even further. How exciting is that?
Los Angeles leading by 3. Pass to Bosh. Here's Harden. And it's Harden slamming it down.
And putting it down. Harden there showing some agility.
Edwards dishes to Kobe. Lets the three fly. At the tip. The rebound by Harden.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Pass to Parker. To the middle. Bryant with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 5. Now here's Curry, covered by Parker. Curry against Parker. Shot clock at 6. And here's Kobe for 3. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Talk about pure scores. Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent. And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen. You show us the best dance moves. Let's go. Get there. Let's go. You need the X-rays.
Wilkins is checked in for Naz Reid. And the Clippers taking a change here as well. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Vassell. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. He lobs it up and stolen by Leonard. Pass to Harden. Out to the right wing. Here's Boozer. Wilkins grabs the miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the lead.
People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
Here's Leonard following the score by Kevin Garnett. 4 on the shot clock. That's a 2 from Parker. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Wilkins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Curry is inside. Leonard's there. Curry with the bucket. Curry's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So, pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. Clippers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Parker against Curry. And that one, good. Parker's got his second bucket.
Clever finish by Parker. A really smart point guard.
Outside Edwards. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Garnett with a screen on Harden. Just 5 to shoot. And that one, good.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
And here's Harden. His last outing with 20 points. Parker finds Thompson. That 3 off the mark.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Outside Curry. Pass to Garnett. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
For Minnesota, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. He misses the free throw. Jared Allen's checked in for the Timberwolves. And then for Los Angeles, Boozer comes in for Chris Bosh. And Scottie Pippen is subbed in for James Harden. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Clippers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
All right, coming up the court. Come on, get down for your Timberwolves.
Group substitution now for Minnesota. Andre Ayton's checked in for Garnett. Klay Thompson comes in for Bryant. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Price in for Curry. Outside Pippen. Parker outside. Here's Leonard. The shot will not fall. Excellent D there from Allen.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Nice passes to DiVincenzo. Back to Price. Over Parker. And that one's good. Price has got his first basket of the night. Clippers trail by 3. Here's Parker. Last game we saw him score 14. Parker sets the screen for Pippen. DiVincenzo with the rebound. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. Thompson dishes to Allen. And the wide open shot from Price. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Parker outside. Fires from 14. Allen with the rebound.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
To the paint. Here's Thompson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I think just everyone around basketball wanting to get Klay Thompson back to 100% health. I mean, this guy is a force and a lights-out scorer from all areas on the floor.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Minnesota making a switch here. Reed's checked in. The Clippers also making some changes. Zubac is checked in for Boozer. And it's James Harden in for Parker. And so Thompson nails both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Second thing. Now on the court is your active ice squad. Get down a little bit. Attention here. Now on court is your high squad. Get down a little bit.
Now at the group of young players that have been locked in from the charity stripe. Your leading rookie free throw shooters of the past month. James Harden, third.
He has been locked in at the line, taking complete advantage whenever he's got an opportunity to put points on the board.
.151 left to play here in the half. Zubac the pass to Harden. Leonard on the wing. Reed with the block. It's Price on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. It's up a three, and the rejection by Pippen.
Elite at both ends. Pippen sees the play develop, and then the perfect timing on the block.
And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Reed misses. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 8-point game. And the NBA is truly an international league. I mean, look no further than DeAndre Ayton, hailing from the Bahamas.
Well, you love that him and Buddy Hield carrying the torch for their home country. Ayton is actually the second first overall pick from the Bahamas. The first one being the great Michael Thompson.
Not someone you want to send to the foul line. Klay Thompson is nearly automatic from there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Thompson.
Klay Thompson never seems to get too rattled. A pretty even-keeled guy, and you can see that even when Klay's off the floor.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
And Klay Thompson, really one of the more pretty jump shots in the NBA. I hope kids are watching. No wasted motion, incredible efficiency. Mechanics really do set the gold standard.
DiVincenzo kicks to Price. No problem knocking that one down. Price has got the lead up to 8 now for Minnesota.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Zubac. Back to Harden from outside the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Minnesota leading by 8. To the inside. Reed the pass to Price. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Minnesota making a switch. Reed against Leonard. Over Ayton. Leonard with the bucket. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. What a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard. It's rare to see him have the kind of trouble he's had tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Tyronn Lue. Tyronn, what problems are you seeing out there?
Just we haven't made shots. We just got to relax and we got to keep playing.
Thanks for your time, Teron. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
It's far enough into the season now where you can tell which guys are for real and which guys are pushing for that ROI.
I remember in 1993, you winning that award, Shaq, mainly because you should have won that championship that year, those darn Supersonics.
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Timberwolves.
You'll see teams attempt to space the floor, but these guys really do it. They've got great shooters who take great shots.
And a few times, even when they didn't have a good look, they made it look good.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Timberwolves leading by 6. Anthony Edwards out there with Curry. Then there's Kobe. And it's Garnett. It's Wilkins. And at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bryant's shot is off. To the middle. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Thursday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Thursday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And you know, for that matchup with Denver, it's one that should be a fun contest. The way the teams stack up against each other makes for some good basketball.
Now here's Garnett following the miss by Kobe Bryant. Curry finds Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Wilkins. It's rebounded by Leonard. Clippers trail by 6. Zubac trying to break loose. Out to Thompson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Thompson's got 9 points.
Love watching Klay Thompson and that easy stroke of his.
And it's Wilkins finishing it off.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Curry against Harden. Shoots over Curry. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. Timberwolves leading by 5. Down low. Leonard with the steal. Pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
And nice unselfish play by Leonard. You can see he gets it.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
All right, look who's coming off the court. Come on, get down for your Timberwolves.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Stephen Curry. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Wilkins finds Bryant. Garnett outside. Pass to Curry. 5 to shoot. Back to Garnett. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Thompson outside. Back to Harden. Inside. Wants to get it to Zubas. And does.
And this is what scouts love about Harden as a playmaker. He has a next-level feel for how to generate offense.
When you think about James Harden, he's had such an effect on the game. Brent, they changed the rules because of him.
Well, it's interesting, Kevin, because you can think about it a couple of ways. There was a system change for James Harden to try the system, and then, as James has said himself, he became the system. So leaning into all of the analytics of basketball, you have to have somebody who can represent all of the things that that system would require, and it came in the form of the beard for many years. And that kind of offensive output is something that is going to be, we'll be hard-pressed to see that again, Kevin. Now, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Garnett outside. Curry on the wing. Back to Garnett. Pass to Edwards. Over Thompson. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Now it's a 5-point Minnesota lead. Pippen against Kobe. Pippen down low. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Allen's checked in for Wilkins.
In for the Wolves, number 31, Jarrett Allen.
And here are the Clippers now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Still developing this part of his game, but Leonard's showing he has some touch from deep.
Now here's Bryant. 16 points for him. Kobe a screen on Hart. Back to Kobe. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. One on Pippen.
And they got to bring the double team.
And a look now how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Minnesota.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers, trailing by 5. Thompson outside. Bosh, the screen. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now, I don't know if you would consider this, but he's got such a nice touch around the rim. Maybe you foul him there?
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
It's time for them. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Oh, that's nice. Let's see those dances. Nice try, it's all good.
do we go to the 2K leaderboard? Over the past month, these teams have been playing a very entertaining brand of basketball. In fourth, the Timberwolves.
I mean, they have really hit their stride in terms of that transition game. No doubt about it. They are playing at a great pace.
Teardrop shot, count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
And I like what the defense is thinking here, but Pippen gets physical inside and insists on getting to his shot.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Minnesota. Free throw good from Pippen.
And what doesn't Scottie Pippen do? A very polished defender who can also rain buckets down from wherever. Whenever Scottie's on the floor, he is making trouble for you. That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. So it's the Timberwolves now after the Clippers pick up 2. Here's Garnett. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Bosh has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Thompson inside, defended by DiVincenzo. Here's Pippen, and it's sent back by Kobe.
And I think Kobe saw the shot coming a mile away. He instinctually gets there for the block.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Now here's Garnett. Pass to Kobe. Reed with it from about 16. Rebound by the Clippers. Pippen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Thompson kicks to Pippen. 1:49 left in the 3rd. Thompson misses. The Timberwolves trail. Now here's DiVincenzo. Nothing on the board. And a deep 3 from Bryant. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Well, Klay Thompson can shoot the ball and score. We know that. He's also a capable defender. We know that. But how about checking out his playmaking?
Some changes for Minnesota. Andre checked in for Garnett. That's Thompson in for Bryant. And then for Los Angeles, Boozer comes in for Ivica Zubac. And Tony Parker subbed in for Thompson.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Clippers.
And there's the foul. It's on Mark Price. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Garnett comes in for 8. And Dillingham subbed in for Mark Price. Vassell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. 1:03 left in the 3rd. The 3 from Harden. Nailed from three-point land. Harden's got 9.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Garnett with a screen on Harden. A 3 for DiVincenzo. A 3-pointer is right on target. DiVincenzo's got himself on the board with 3 there. Down low. And the jam by Harden.
We're pretty deep into his career, but James Harden's still showing that burst.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Pass to Thompson. 29 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Vassell grabs the board. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Clippers. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
The 3rd quarter comes to a close. Clippers ahead as they wrap up the 3rd quarter with a tremendous How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
It doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So with Pippen sitting on the bench, here's who Teron Lue's going with. We've got Carlos Boozer. Klay Thompson is out there with Tony Parker. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Bosh in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to Boozer. And Boozer throws it down.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Boozer rising up with confidence there and powering it home.
Garnett with the screen for Edwards. Takes a three. Boozer with the rebound.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Making that play off the bounce, Leonard might have more upside offensively than most scouts thought.
Outside Edwards. And here's Bryant for three. There's the three ball by Bryant.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first three of this half.
Thompson from long range. The rebound by Kobe Bryant. Bryant's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Curry. Here's the three. And another three for Minnesota.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Curry against Parker. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside Curry. Six on the shot clock. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
And the touch of Curry inside. This young man knows his shot well.
Lets it fly from 18. And it falls over the rim and in. And the Clippers lead by 6. Thompson against Edwards. It's the Clippers with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Takes the 13-footer. Can't hit that one. Nice D by Kobe.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Back to Garnett. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Kobe Bryant. So good at finishing through contact.
Such body control from Bryant, able to take some hits there on the way up.
Outside Bosh. Up top Leonard, defended by Bryant. Leonard inside. Bryant on him. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant. You know, Brent, throughout his career, Kawhi Leonard has always been sensational on both ends of the floor.
It's a great point, Kevin, and it's sort of making me think about history. You know how history can sometimes be boring, but it's something you should study. Kawhi Leonard is that kind of player. Young guys should be studying what Kawhi represents in terms of his two-way prowess, dominating on the offensive end, and just a menace on defense. So kids, history is important. Study Kawhi Leonard.
Harden the pass to Zubac. Harden outside. Los Angeles with another miss.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Thompson for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside Edwards. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. Now it's a close one, so Coach asked his team to keep their focus. He said this game's going to come down to mistakes. If we play clean, we'll win. Great game tonight. Let's see how it winds up. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Great game for them offensively. I mean, coaches love seeing multiple shots per possession and then converting those second chance opportunities.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Leonard against Wilkins. Leonard, no luck.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Harden dishes to Thompson. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Minnesota. Over Harden. Another miss by Minnesota. LA's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Nails the baby hook. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Big bucket. Harden proving once again he can be counted on.
Harden against Curry. Garnett with a screen on Harden. The focus from Curry. Gets it to fall inside.
Oh, man, the baby-faced assassin stepping up right there. Such a great scorer, and what a situation to step to get it done.
Thompson against Edwards. Now here's Thompson. Not a lot of room. Over Edwards. The shot by Thompson, no good. And the Timberwolves with possession here. It's a one-point game.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Zubac's a screen on Curry. The three from Harden. Minnesota with the rebound.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, you couldn't answer back.
.23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
And the Clippers call time here. They're behind by 4. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
Thompson against Edwards. And Thompson kicks to Harden. Will it go? That one's not going to go. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one.